What's up, y'all? It's your boy Vince. As you may know, I will be attending the NIX Convention May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It is currently Tuesday, April the 28th, and I haven't painted my banner yet. So I wanted to document this process of mine and trying to finish my banner in 3 days. Let's get started. So, if you're curious, this is my banner. Ta-da! Banner. This is it, this tall. It just barely covers me. So, that is my banner. As you can see, it is very, very blank. Not even a single sketch and or guideline on it. I am still in the feeling out process of trying to figure out what I want to paint on the actual thing itself. So, yeah. So one of the things that I was thinking of doing was doing a carabao, but then doing it in the traditional tiger pose or composition. I'll show you an example. So I drew this last night. I drew this instead of sketching ideas for my board, my banner, but I sketched a really, really cool tiger. But I was thinking of something along the lines of this, but for a carabao. If you're not familiar, a carabao is a water buffalo. It's rather synonymous in the Philippines for our culture. We use it to plow the fields. We use their milk for stuff. So yeah, it's a very national symbol of the Philippines, and in light of my direction in trying to incorporate my Filipino culture into my Japanese style of tattooing, I thought that this would be a great opportunity to create something that I personally haven't really seen too much of, which is, again, Filipino imagery, but done in the sense of an homage to traditional Japanese styles and tattooing style. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's just a matter of how I'm gonna paint it, how I'm gonna compose it. So I'll probably take a little bit of time kind of sketching some little thumbnails out of compositions and poses for the carabao. And then once I'm happy with that, then I can get to sketching on the big canvas. I have so many things to do before NIX. Also, I wanted to show you guys something. This is a really cool print from a friend of mine, the Burning Jewel, aka Mr. Patrick O'Neill. He gave me this print of his of these really, really nice chrysanthemums, man. That's so cool, dude. Look at my painting. That's my little koi fish that I painted. This is my koi fish vase. That is a dragon print from Grandmaster Tony Hu. This is a Nataki, a Horitomo Monmon cat print that was given to me by Patrick as well. And then this is a little lighter painting that I did myself as well. Anyway, let's get to doing some sketching. It's very rough, but basically I have that carabao and here's my mic. Oh, here's my mic. Oh man. So, let me sit here. So, I'm sure you didn't hear jack shit when I explained my design. So I think I'm going to explain it again. Here. So this was the design. Take a look at that. It's a carabao, but in that traditional kind of tiger pose. And like I said earlier, we use carabao, or we still do. We use carabao for plowing the fields. And so I incorporated it in the design that the plow, the trawl, whatever you would call it, is on his shoulder, and he's climbing the rice terraces in between. And then If you're familiar with Filipino culture, you know that we have things called jeepneys in the Philippines. And jeepneys come with these very, very nice, intricate, hand painted signs. And I would like to replicate that when it comes to the design of my name in the banner. But yeah, that's the plan. As you can see, or I'll turn this way. As you can see, I'm set up on the floor. This is because my easel is big, but I don't have like a back for my easel big enough to support something that big, and nothing on my walls is working. So we're painting on the floor. This is gonna make kind of drawing it a little funky, but I'm very optimistic. So yeah, the plan is just to kind of get it like put down. So. What's up? It's currently, what time is it? It's currently 1. I've been at this for about a couple of hours now. I think I have a good basis for what I want. Now, obviously, there's still going to be a lot more refining and doing all of that, but let me show you what I got so far. So, that's what I got so far. Right now, there's a part of it that's really tripping me out. It makes him look a little thick boy. I gotta round him out a little bit. But yeah, this is a good basis. So yeah, that's gonna be the rest of my night. Honestly, I'm not too sure how much longer I'm gonna go at this pace, or kind of tackling this today. Basically, I'm gonna keep going until either A, I pass out, or I'm so happy with the progress that I'm just like, okay, that's a good place to stop. So we'll see where we go. I'm definitely going to kind of try to refine this and maybe block in some shades while I'm here. And yeah, wish me luck, guys. Yeah. Had to take a Tim Tebow knee. So, progress. It is currently 2:00. I have refined my sketch a little bit more. I put in a little bit of red so that I can kind of distinguish that body a little bit better. I think his ass is too big. That's what it is. The ass is too big. Look at that fucking dumper of an ass, man. Look at that. That's the problem. That little bulge right there, that little bulb on his ass, that's what's making him look too thick. It looks like he's trying to pop ass. Okay, cool. Good to know. But yeah, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some gesso and I'm going to prime this so that I can paint over it. And honestly, I think that's going to be end of day 1 of this. I have a good base. I like the composition. I've made notes about what I'm going to change tomorrow. And basically, I'm just going to spend the whole day painting tomorrow. I'll probably go work out at the very least, but yeah. I'm going to spend the whole day painting tomorrow. But yeah, good morning, friends. It's day 2 of trying to finish my NIX banner. So I'll show you guys where I left off last night, right? Well, a little standy thing so I could see above it. So this is where I left off last night. I don't know if you could see it, but that's where I left off. I got a good general sketch of a good general outline of the Carabao. There's definitely some more like changes that I want to make. I wish I could hang this, but yeah. So that's where I ended off with the Carabao. Today is going to be a lot more of refining, and hopefully I can get some base shades and base colors and stuff down. I literally just woke up. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I have to eat breakfast still. But yeah, that's the plan for the day. I got a couple of like errands to run today. I have family that's coming to see me. They just kind of want to stop by and say hi. So I'm going to go meet up with them around in the afternoon. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm going to go make myself some breakfast and try my best not to spill anything on my painting. Yeah, let's go. So, here's my breakfast. What do we got here? This is some gochujang chicken that I prepped earlier this week. Some old rice, 2 eggs. And I got coffee cooking over there. Life is good, man. Life is good. So, I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna have my breakfast because I really don't have space. What's up, dudes? So, we've had our breakfast. We've kind of chilled out a little bit. Now, I'm going to work a little bit more on this painting. Like I said, I need to refine it a little bit more, find the shape and everything. So I actually did couple of like kushes on him, just kind of drawing out the rest of the body over there. But yeah, so I'm going to do that and then get into some painting. I realized that I actually need to finish this painting tonight because I'm going to have people over my house tomorrow. So wish me luck. So, I think I've finished what I need to do just to get the carabao done, which is, take a look at it. So, I don't know if you could tell from the glare and all the wrinkles, but that's the form of the carabao. The leg kind of bends down now instead of extends like that. And then I fixed the rock. I fixed the shape of the rock. I think that way it kind of makes it a little bit better. Like, it still has that shape, but then it's kind of broken down a little bit instead of just one big boulder. I put a little circle in there too, like a little archway. What am I gonna do in between there? I'm not too sure, because there's also these little rice patty feels at the front too, so maybe. And then yeah, carabao. So now I'm gonna block in my shadows and my big basic shapes. And yeah, that's the plan. So, time check-in. What's up? Went to the gym, had a little bit of dinner, and now it's time to lock in and really bang this thing out. I've got my base shades in. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I'm going to continue it with just the leg, going this way, going straight. I don't like this curve anymore. So, yeah. Okay, cool. It's time to lock in, boys. Let's fucking get it! Oh my god, that's so bright. So, I thought I was gonna do just like a monochromatic brown thing, kind of like a burnt CNS sepia filter type deal, but it didn't look like a carabao, it just looked like a brown cow. So, I found some cool gray in my stash box of stuff, and I'm currently painting him gray, the base gray. Base gray. I hope you can see and hear me right now. But yeah, we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna add our like dark tones, and then our light tones, and then our mid tones and stuff after. So, one thing of note that I also wanted to say about this painting is I'm a very trial by fire kind of person. So this is the first like big painting I've done in years. And like usually when I paint big, when I do canvas, it's very abstract. This is like the first very structured like painting I'm gonna do really long time. But yeah, trial by fire, baby. Very exciting. I've got a good amount done. I got the base going. Now I'm gonna go in it with some mid-tones, and then my lighter tones, and then I'll do my dark tones at the very last. And then I'll work on the horns and stuff, and then the background. But we've made pretty good progress. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, by hourly check-in, it's currently 1:15 in the morning. I just finished taking a little break. The carabao is like, I don't know, say about like 60% there. It's definitely going to be rather rudimentary, but I think it's still something that I could use as a banner. Obviously, it's not going to be fully done by the time that NIX comes around. I think the carabao will be done. And then I can finish the name. The name won't take too long. And then I can just like, I guess, chip away at it throughout the year. As much as I would like to get it all finished before this weekend, I also kind of have to be realistic about first not rushing and putting out a subpar product. And so if I can say finish the carabao and a little bit of something else and be able to like exhibit that I'd be happy with, rather than trying to finish the whole thing and half-ass finishing it, rather than like say I get to at least to finish the carabao fully. I don't know, that's just how it makes sense in my mind. Anyways, you want to see it? Boom. He's really coming along. It's kind of cool. There's that right there. It's too bright. Yeah, I'm looking out on the camera right now. It is way too bright. I gotta fucking mute the shit out of that. I gotta fix those arm fold shadows, but everything else looks pretty good. Rather than looking at it on the floor, I'm looking at it in the camera right now. And everything's pretty good in the camera. I gotta darken parts of the nose and make parts of the nose a little bit darker. And then I gotta outline everything. And then once everything is outlined, then I can start thinking about putting like white highlights or any kind of highlights. I know there's already kind of like a light, but those are just light tones, but I want to do like even more highlights. Rock. And finish that, and then maybe like this, tail, color that, the reins, the horn. The horn I'm gonna have turn into like the same kind of grayish, but then into like a brown. I don't know. It's like a horn, right? It's like horn material. The ropes on the face, I'm gonna color that too. The trough, that thing. And then the tail. And then see how much of this I can get done tonight. And then potentially, if I have more time tomorrow, we'll see how that goes. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday now. This is the following day. This is day 3 of painting the banner. I crashed on my couch at like 3 in the morning this morning, and I have now awoken. It is currently 8:30, and now I need to make a scope of what I have done. This was where I left off last night. It's honestly pretty finished. At least the carabao is pretty finished. Now, is the background getting it finished at all? I have no clue. I'm gonna try my best to get like this grass done at the very least. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish the line work and lining out my carabao, and then painting the name on, and then see how much of the background I can get done today before I have to run my errands. Today is going to be a lot of running around. I have to go to the studio and grab all of my stuff, like the boxes of cartridges. What else do I need to buy? Actually, I don't need to bring anything else because everything else should be provided at the convention. Most of the disposables are all provided at the convention. But I will bring all of my other stuff anyways. I have to go get the guest passes for my friends. And then I have to go grab my friends from the airport. Well, not the airport, they're going to come down to Toronto. And then I'll just kind of meet them there. And then I have a few more other things that I need to grab. But yeah, very, very busy. But I guess for this video, that's where I'll end off, which is going to be come paint my banner with me. This will probably be the last clip in this video. I'm gonna do as much as I can before I have to leave and do my errands today. So it gives me about 2 hours to do as much as I can to this. And then we're on to the next video, which is going to be the next weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to edit. Like a lot of stuff to edit. But to be blessed, to be busy with the work that you once asked for. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more work on this before I end off this video, and then we have to start prepping for NIX.